Hello everybody. Angie here. I'm coming on with a video for you guys for the challenge of the hashtag Full Deck Challenge 2, hosted here on YouTube by Shanuki Art. The prompts have been posted for card number 32, which we are on, and they are the color orange and doodles. So we're going to get right into this. Shouldn't take too long. I got an idea what I want to do. As soon as I saw the prompts, I had an idea, but it's kind of similar to what she was going to do, so I want to try and make mine a little bit different. I don't want to just do it exactly the same. So I've got another idea. We're going to go with that, and let's see if it turns out. Okay, so here's my card. And originally I was going to work with some, what do you call this? Just drew a blank here. Just brown paper bag. It's almost like a brown paper bag weight, and it was on a roll packaging, brown paper packaging, and it's pretty heavy. So I don't know how well the ink that I want to use, the Distress Inks, is going to absorb to that, because it's pretty thick. So that got me to thinking, why don't I just use some watercolor paper? And I just found a little scrap, so we're just going to use that. Okay, and I have a couple colors that I'm going to use. I'm going to use Rusty Hinge, which is a shade of orange. Okay, hopefully it'll come out nice and orange on the paper. And then I may use a little bit of Vintage Photo. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So let's get right into this, knock this baby out, and see what we come up with. In case it messes up, I may have to do a second one with you guys. So what I was thinking was just basically cut a piece of this watercolor paper, almost the same size as the card. Because normally I was thinking, you know, to put a base down and then ink and stencil and draw and stuff on that. But that's kind of what she did on her channel. And I don't want to make it look like I'm just copying that. So I thought I'd do something a little bit different. All right, so let's figure out the size here. Let's go with about that. Doesn't have to be exact. Trim it down. And of course around the corners as well. So I want it to just kind of nest right inside the shape of the playing card. Yep, just like that. Okay. So we can put the playing card off to the side. We're not going to need that. I've got my colors here. I've got my acrylic palette board there, and we're going to get right into this. Let's just hope it turns out. I'm going to grab a pencil, and I'm just going to doodle some flowers. Okay. And I'm just going to go real lightly with the pencil so I know where to put my water. Okay. I'm going to do something like that. Maybe one up here. And we'll put another one over here. Something like that, okay? So now I have a area as to where I want to try and keep the water and control my color as best I can. Okay, it's been a while since I've worked on watercolor paper. Looks like I got a little color on there. Let me rinse that brush off a little bit better. Looks like there's some red or something on there. We don't want red. All right. And I'm just gonna lightly tap, just wet my tip of my brush a little bit and bring in a little bit of color from my pad. And I'm going to try and control the color and keep it within my little doodles here, for the most part. See, and it comes up nice and orange. Isn't that pretty? Okay, there's one. Just a very loose flower. Okay, one more. And then we'll see how that absorbs, and if I need to go in with a little bit more, we can always deepen that color. But I'm kind of liking the way it's looking so far, but it's still wet, of course. Okay. I've got a sneeze coming, guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. Just trying to hold it in. Okay, I like that. It's very pretty. And of course, Rusty Hinge is one of my favorite colors, besides Vintage Photo. Okay, very nice. All right, let's rinse this a little bit. Wipe that off. Okay, and let's bring in a little bit of Vintage Photo, and I'm just gonna do this rather than put the brush directly on the pad. That's probably better. Okay. See if this works. Then I'm going to do the centers brown. Oop, I got my brush a little too wet, I think. And very cute. I think I want to try and go around real lightly and do a little outline if I can. Okay, very nice. I like it. I think I want to try a little bit more. Now that I've got the brown outline, bring in just a little bit more of the orange and see if that brightens up just a little bit more. Colors run together too much, then it's gonna okay. I'm thinking maybe a little bit of green. And this is Bundled Sage, just a real light green. I think I'm just going to hit just the edge, tempt, just kind of run a little bit. Yes. Okay. Maybe even. A little too much water on my brush. Okay. Attempt to look like a little bit of grass, a little bit of brush there, and a little bit more brown. Kind of ground the flower a little bit. There we go. All right, that is my doodle and orange, guys. Simple as that. Then I'm thinking, yeah, that's very cute. Just put a little, first I was thinking some vintage photo, but I think I want to brighten that up. I'm going to bring in some mustard seed yellow, and I'm just going to really lightly hit those edges. And let me grab my brush again. And just with the water that's already on the brush, I'm not bringing in any more. Just kind of bring that yellow out just a tad, just a hint so you can see it. Because I want the focus to be on the flowers. All right, here we go. What do you think? Okay, put that aside, I'll rinse that off. Now bring in my card. And on this, I think I'm gonna try, I don't know if Vintage Photo will take on there because it's kind of got a gloss to it. So I'm gonna hit that. Okay, nice and dark around the edges. And then I'm just going to glue this right down on there. Get my tip cleaned off here. All right. And try not to smear everything. There we go. And I think we need some type of a word element. So I did grab my labels. Let me see if I can find something that would be appropriate. We could do a number. I'm just trying to find a small one. And I think I just want maybe a couple of the numbers. Okay, I'm gonna ink that up with a little vintage photo. And I think I want it to be raised. So I'm going to see if I have some foam tape. I think this will fit. Yep. A little crooked. We can get away with it. And then this is number. And I'm just going to bring this in because I don't know if the camera is picking that up, but I did get a little small smudge of ink right there. So you know there's always a way to fix a mistake. So I'm just going to put that there to kind of hide a little bit of that. And it fits, and it works. I think it looks good. Okay. I think that's it. All right, guys, I'm going to call that one done. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. The prompts, this is card number 32. It is orange and doodles. And we solved it. All right. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Hope you found some value. If you did, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment and a like. And as always, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.